Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 2014 Equinox that we're going to be doing a right front axle on. Stay tuned to find out how to do it. Let's get your axle nut soaked. Put your 36 millimeter on the axle nut and take that off. Take your 13 millimeter off right here. Brake line. Our brake line's free. We're going to take our brake caliper off. So guys, what we did next is we took our 2 bolts out for our brake caliper. There's 2 18 millimeters right here. You take them out and swing the caliper up and lean it on top so it's not pulling on the brake hose. Next thing you want to do is get your 21 millimeter socket on these strut bolts and take them out. Take the nuts off, and then we're going to hit the bolts out. Now you're going to want to put these nuts on to where they're flush with the end of the bolt. You're going to tap them with a hammer and beat them through. So you pull them bolts out. You can spin down the steering knuckle. See, now we'll be able to tap the axle out. So now the axle's out in the front. Now we're going to get underneath and get it off the other side. Next, you want to get it in the air, get in between the axle with the pry bar. You're going to pry it out. And if it doesn't come off this loosely, you want to get some WD on it, WD-40. And you can get a hammer and just put the pry bar there, hit the end of the pry bar, and that should get it to pop out eventually. But it's coming out pretty easy for me, so hopefully you guys have the same luck as me on this one. There's your old one. Take your new one, make sure it matches up with the old one. They look the same, which they do. The old one had this little spacer. You're going to want to put that on the new one just to make sure everything's lined up just like it was before. Put that on there. And we're going to throw it in the reverse order. So you're going to torque that to 151 foot-pounds. Alright guys, so the reason I recommended this axle was because while turning left and right, the axle was clicking. If you guys have that problem, I would recommend replacing it, figuring out which side it is first. The passenger side is pretty similar to the driver side if you have to replace that one. Another reason you could replace them is if the boot's leaking and you can't get a boot, or there's play, anything along those lines. But in this case, replacing the axle did fix the noise that I was having. So if this video helped you guys out, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.